Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be continuing on with our UIKit iOS development tutorial series, and in this particular tutorial we are going to be taking a look at how we can execute custom code when the return key on a keyboard is pressed. Now this is going to be using the UITextFieldDelegate, so I have my view controller conforming to UITextFieldDelegate, and I've set the delegate property of our value field to the view controller class, so self, and so all that's already set up. Now we just need to put in the delegate method. And this delegate method is should return. So we can say text field should return. All right. Now, if we take a look at the signature, we get the text field that is calling this method, and if we need to make customizations to the text field when we hit the return key, we can do that. What we're going to do is we're going to have, when we hit the return key, we are going to have our app select a random integer and have that be sort of an index reference to an array of predefined colors. Okay, so let's get started. First things first, we're going to say let colors and we're going to make this an array of UI color. And we're going to have a few colors, not many, but a few. All right. All right. And so in here we're going to say system red, system blue, system green, we'll say system purple, system cyan, and we'll say system yellow. There we go. So red, green, and blue. And then we're also going to have purple, cyan, and yellow. So we have 6 colors to choose from. What we'll do next is we will say let selected index equals int.random, and we want 0 dot less than colors dot count. So now we're going to have, what this is going to do is every time the return key is tapped, we're going to generate a random integer between 0 and 5. Because we made sure that that the range does not include 6, which is the full length of our array here. And in fact, while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this array. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the array above. I'm going to put the array above this method here. Now, we shouldn't have any kind of any error or anything like that related to our array here. All right, so now that we have our selected index, we now want to say now there is one thing. Now, if you want to say the text field should have this background color, or the text in the field should have this color, by all means go for it. But I'm gonna say the view dot layer dot background color equals colors selected index. All right. There we go. Dot CG color. All right. And so now we can return true because we want something to happen when the return key is tapped. We want to say, hey, yeah, we should return. Now, if, for example, your data was invalid, then you could say false, right? Generally speaking, this method will be used for validating data and stuff like that when you've finished editing and all that stuff. But we're doing this because I want to show you exactly how this works with something a little bit more visual. So we've saved this. Let's go ahead and run it. All right, so let's go ahead and enter something here. Whatever, right? All right, so now we have our visible keyboard. All right, so let's hit the return key. And you can see when we hit the return key, should return executes, and now the background of our app, of our view is a randomly selected color. Let's hit return again. It selects another color. Do it again. Selects another color. And I'm doing this purposefully very slowly so I don't give anybody like seizures or anything like that, right? But do it again. And again. And so on and so forth, right? So now, of course, hitting the return key, as you see, doesn't dismiss the keyboard. So if you use should return, you need, right, to have the text field resign first responder status manually. I believe if you don't use it, it dismisses it automatically, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Right. But that pretty much does it for this video, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.